Welcome to Brownstown Central High School as B-Town Live presents you Brownstown Braves basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Wright. I'm here along with Coach Brandon Allman and Andy Branneman. We're giving Aaron the night off so he can go to our sister station BNL Live as the Stars are hosting Columbus East. Tonight we got the Scottsburg Warriors in town for a highly anticipated contest, in case you haven't heard. The Warriors are coming in ranked second in 3A, 4-0. They opened the season with 3 Mid-Southern Conference wins by large margins, 51, 44, and 36. And then last Saturday, Bedford North Lawrence went down to the pressure cooker and gave them quite a scare, down 11 with late in the third quarter. But Scottsburg came back and took control of the game and won by a margin of 57-51. Brownstown Central ranked in 2A with a 3-1 record. They're behind Wapahani and Fort Wayne Blackhawk in the rankings. After home wins against Providence and Salem, the Braves went to Seymour last Friday and came away with a 65-51 win. Then Saturday night at Brownsburg High School, they were defeated soundly by the Class 4A's number 3 ranked team by Lawrence North, 72-47. Because there was much to do about that game as someone was missing. So let's bring in Brandon and Andy and talk about, before we get the JV started, what we might see, who we might see, who we may not see. Coach?
I think you're going to see all the Brownstown Central players playing. I know, once again, Chase Coomer, I know, had missed a little bit this week with the flu, was out with the flu. Practiced yesterday, I know. So, and then Jack Benner has been really limited this week as well. But I expect him to at least to give it a shot to go tonight. And I was just talking to Jamie Lowry, Scottsburg's athletic director. I just asked him if his guys were, their guys were healthy, and he said as far as they know that they're good to go. But yeah, highly anticipated matchup. A Scottsburg team that comes in ranked number 2 in 3A, undefeated in MSC conference. They give a lot of problems for a lot of basketball teams. They have a lot of size, led by the Zellers boy at 6'9", Caden Richardson at 6'4", Jack Miller at 6'6", Cody Clancy at 6'4". You look down that roster and there's a lot of familiar names. A lot of those guys are, coaches' kids. I know Jack Miller, Coach Miller, Hanover College, Caden Richardson, of course, coach's son. Just a lot of basketball knowledge there as well, along with a lot of skill. And they're going to spread you out. They're going to spread us out. A lot of 5-out motion, a lot of dribble handoffs, ball screens, a lot of slips. So great offensive rebounding team. And they love to get out in transition. So, rebounding is going to be crucial for the Braves. Not giving second chance opportunities, as well as, getting defensive stops, not allowing them to get out in transition. So, looking forward to a great matchup, though.
Andy, Coach didn't give you much time to get words in before we go to the starting lineups for the JV game.
I did see Jack and Coomer out there warming up.
I saw Jack put one down before the officials took the court. So, yeah. But Scottsburg put some down too. We might see more than one tonight during the game.
Just a quick reminder, please make sure that you like and subscribe, or get notifications, as well as chat with us. We'll do our best to follow along and chat and respond back and give shout outs. So makes our job a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable as well.
So tell us where you're watching from, who you might be related to. If you're watching any other games, what any scores you might have for us to pass along, anything. Like Coach said, to make things interesting on this side. Scottsburg's roster for the JV games being introduced. There's a 23 that got introduced that's not on the roster.
Nope. Preston Garrison, number 14 for the Braves. '22, Carter Covert, sophomore. Number 42, Drew Shelton for the Braves, 6'1", sophomore. Another 6'2", sophomore, number 32, Lane Pendleton. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Braves, number 34, also a sophomore, Owen Wishmeyer.
Before we get to someone to find out who number 23 is for Scottsburg, if someone's out there watching online might have an idea, that's a good time to use the chat box right now. We would appreciate that help.
Guys, I'm gonna venture to guess it's gonna be a really intense JV basketball game. You know, you look across both of these teams, and there's some kids who could be starting on a lot of varsity ball clubs around the state. So
absolutely.
Nice pass there inside, just not able to finish.
Sometimes it's just about what class you're in, who you're playing behind or in front of. That there's Jaron Luttrell for the first score of the game for Scottsburg.
Tough bucket there.
Good patience beating the
deep
track there.
Deep three by Covert. Good ball movement there. Braves out in their man-to-man defense here.
Garrett Bowling is number 23, says Beth Robertson. We appreciate that. Garrett Bowling.
Now we got a little conference here by the officials that appeared to be out on the Warriors, but it's a really tough call there.
White ball.
Number 23 is Garrett Bowling. Give a shout out there to my wonderful wife who's watching. She's at a birthday party tonight, so excited that she's tuned in and paid attention. Hopefully she might be able to give me a few pointers, help me out in this gig. Three by Garrison off the mark, rebound to the Warriors. Now I'm just thankful she puts up with me.
We're thankful that she lets you come do this with me.
I'm gone roughly 6 nights a week coaching basketball and doing this stuff. Luckily, she knew what she was getting into when she married me, though.
I'm right there with you.
Offensive rebound to the Warriors. Good recovery.
Coaches' wives, officials' wives, or if it's a female, husbands.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of time.
Out of bounds underneath here for the Warriors. Oh, it's going to be our ball right there. Well, it ends up being our ball right there. Scottsburg, I don't know, should have left that one alone. It would have been their ball on the side, but we'll take it.
5 minutes to go. 1 bucket each, 3-2. Braves.
Little 1-2-2 trap here.
Absolutely no I lost the word. What I want to say is Brownstown was being very patient, but they're not, out of control. That was a lot more than one word, but.
Little hammer pass there to Garrison. Pendleton for a set three. Good ball movement, good hammer pass. Couple ball reversals. That is terrible defense, though. Good find by the Warriors.
Andy, did we mute you?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were still with us. The camera's moving, so I know you are.
I'm still here.
That's deep 3 by Covert.
Good hustle by Garrison.
Yeah, good tip out there. Second chance opportunity.
Wow.
That one hit everything but the bottom, I think. Quickly up the court.
That's Reed with the ball.
I don't know, besides that last layup there by the Warriors, I don't know if anybody else has taken a shot yet outside of number 14.
Luttrell.
Luttrell,
Now,
yeah.
He made the first one. Cameron Reed. That was a nice backdoor cut by Luttrell.
Tie ball game, 6-6, 3.5 left to go in the first quarter. Another hammer pass to the quarter. Way off the mark. Offense rebound back to the Braves.
Number 5, Lincoln Britton, and number 23, Brock Dean, reporting in for Brownstown Central.
Well, we're giving a friendly spot, too, because that was out of bounds. Should have been here in the deep corner.
Well, sounds like it should have been Scottsburg ball from what I heard, too. I didn't get to see that.
Tough shot. Brock Dean just into the game. Hadn't been able to really get anything going there, and takes a quick shot right off the bench. You try to tell your players, get a little blood moving first. The basketball inside.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice, yes, nice pass there by Lincoln Britton to Pendleton. Once again, get the basketball in the middle of that zone. You know, especially 1-2-2, good things are going to happen. Braves got to talk a little bit quicker there and get a switch there. Fortunate that they missed the layup opportunity. Little stride stop, reverse right there. Nice move by Brock Dean. Brownstown with a little 4-0 run. Big fella with a good move inside.
Garrett Bowling. That was a nice spin move.
Braves been really patient so far, being able to get the basketball where they need to against the zone.
Owen Wishmeyer with the foul. Braves second foul of the quarter. We got a timeout, 10-8. Brownstown Central.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
We're back at the pit with 1:50 to go in the JV contest of the first quarter. It's been a fast-moving quarter.
Yeah, only 2 fouls. Definitely like to see Owen Wishmeyer. A little bit of a frustration foul, I think, missing that shot, going in for the rebound, just kind of.
Oh yeah, that was not a wise move to go try to steal that ball. Makes it easy on the official.
Another communication error there on the Braves. Got to talk and switch that handoff for that weave action. Good move.
Yeah.
Great move.
His first foul on Scottsburg.
couldn't tell who was on. There was a lot of bodies falling down. 25, Matthew Wicke.
Yeah, first foul on the Warriors, but just understanding the game, you know, you get, as a coach, sometimes it drives you nuts when you hear people talking and complaining about fouls and get on officials, oh, you know, the fouls are 4-0 or whatever it is. And sometimes they do have legit complaints, but, you know, against that zone, the Braves have settled for a lot of outside shots. So, you know, if you're settling for outside jump shots, defensively, you don't have to worry about too many fouls.
You mentioned the foul count. That was one thing that has been mentioned amongst officials, is it's nice not to have the board show like 9-1. And the one team hollering, fouls are uneven. You know what they say about ties in the rule book? You play in overtime.
Lincoln Britton with the miss there.
That ball about dropped for Cameron Reed.
Gonna go to the line for 2.
Wishmeyer with his second foul. That was a little more of a hustling foul. Just lucky he didn't turn that into a 3-point play opportunity. Covert coming back in the game, replacing Wishmeyer.
Now, do you guys think it makes these players play a little tight with the crowds that we have for these games?
I'm pretty sure they've, even though they're early in the season, I'm pretty sure they've already played in front of them at Scottsburg. I'm sure Seymour had a few people last Friday when the Braves played over there. You know, that's interesting because when you coach, you don't think of the crowd. When you officiate, you don't think of the crowd. I don't think when you play, you don't block it all out.
Just block it out.
Especially when the ball goes up.
Yeah.
You know, you may have a little pregame jitters when you're out there warming up. You notice it, but when the tip goes up and you get into play and you don't. 5-second violation. Great defense by the Warriors. You just don't think about it. You know, even when I'm coaching, you know, we'll walk out and dang, it's a good crowd. You know, sectional championships, those type of things. It's like a lot of people. But then when the game gets going, you just don't notice them.
Zone it out.
Yep. Now I say that. Now, when it gets loud at times and you're trying to communicate, you notice that type of stuff.
Right.
But and both teams, you know, Braves have had a couple home games now, and they've had both great crowds in front of them, and oh boy,
Wow.
Bowling with the
that's a big boy move.
bucket towards the end of the quarter here. They gonna get a shot off?
It's a good look. And it falls. 3 ball by Lane Pendleton. In the quarter, the Braves lead 15-11.
Tech strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitech.com.
Nice flow to that first quarter as it's a 15-11 ball game in favor of Brownstown Central. And I believe Scottsburg is going to begin with possession. There weren't many fouls, but the Braves do have one with 2 on Wishmeyer. So we may not see much of him this second quarter.
I don't think there was a jump ball that quarter. You know how nice it is to watch a game without a jump ball?
You know how nice it is to officiate a game without a jump ball?
Watch a quarter without a jump ball. But, you know, I look down at the benches, you know, and something that just stands out to me. You know, both benches, Brownstown and Scottsburg, both have former former players, you know, at the helm or leading their ball clubs. Of course, you look at Brownstown's bench, and it's got a slew of players. You know, all 5 out of the 6, excluding Coach Kevin Gwynn, were all former players. Kerry Lambring was a point guard back in the day for Brownstown. I don't know what year that might have been, but of course, Coach Benner, a star player at Brownstown, come back to coach. And then, you know, his assistant, Smarty Young, 1,000-point scorer. Matt Rodert was a part of the 2004 state championship team, and Coach Michael Leetzman was a part of that 2009 state championship team as well. And, you know, then I look down at the Scottsburg bench, and one of their best players in their storied program history, the JV coach, Dustin Marshall, great player for them, went to play at Franklin College, I know. And Christian Evans was another really, really good basketball player for them as well. I remember coaching against him when I was on the boys' side as well.
Everybody wants to be part of that winning tradition that the programs have, and makes them want to come back and contribute all the way down, even the lower levels.
Yeah, for sure. I guess you could say that's probably why I'm here.
I would say that. And you used to be on that boys' bench.
Special. You know, Brownstown, Scottsburg, I know, is the same way. They love their basketball. Scrum here. I guess I spoke to you earlier about the jump balls, but great hustle there by both teams. Coach Marshall, I know, wanting to travel, and I'm pretty sure he might be right on point, because I thought the Rays were able to get away with one there. I tell you what, we missed a point-blank layup, but I'm astounded at how many times the oldest play in the book, box set, screen to screener,
is open.
Yep. Everybody in the gym knows what's coming, and it still is wide open.
And a lot of those are missed.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're so wide open,
They're shocked
by it.
Yep.
Good offensive rebound there, but then a turnover.
4-on-1.
Good pass, threw it up. Oh, it was good. Rejected by number 23. Great sportsmanship by both 11, 23, helping Cobra up off the ground.
That was one time a shot fake probably did not help his cause. He just went straight up with it. I believe that's number 4, Josh Thomas, into the game, replacing Garrett Bowling.
Great pass.
How many points
Just
did Lane
off the
Pendleton have at Seymour last week? Do you know?
Oh, it was somewhere 26, I think, something like that. I saw a lot of different people talking about one of the best shooting performances they've ever seen in the JV basketball game.
Deep.
Well, the gentleman that was on with Rakestraw last week on the Indiana Sports Channel Network was talking about him.
Yeah, that guy might know a little bit about basketball, too. Mike, of course, is referring to Mike Broughton, the former boys state championship coach at Jeffersonville, if I'm not mistaken, with a guy named Sharon Wilkerson, who was pretty good.
We might see him in this gym down the road.
Yeah, and also the head of the Indiana All-Star committee. He's in charge of all that, so.
Matthew Wicke back into the game for the Warriors, and Preston Garrison and Owen Wishmeyer, who I said probably won't be playing this quarter, is back in.
The last foul was on Dean, his first.
Yeah, a lot of different philosophies on playing with 2 fouls. Do you sit them the quarter? Do you keep playing them? What do you do, Coach Mike Wright?
Well, let's ask this question. Is he going to play varsity? Is he going to dress varsity?
Possibly, but, I mean, he's not going to be a player who gets in.
Then, no, I probably wouldn't play him. Nice drive there by number 3, Hayden Thomas, and that
Probably
timeout
for that reason right there. In fact, he he just totally got out of the way, and instead of taking a foul, he gives up a layup.
Because he doesn't want to foul.
Timeout by Scottsburg.
Yeah, we'll go to a commercial real quick.
Tech strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
15-13 Braves. Braves with the basketball after the quick timeout.
Braves are scoreless this quarter. 3 minutes in, no buckets.
It was a slow start to the game, and then it got heated up on both sides. Maybe the end of the second quarter will provide the same. Looks like the same kind of defense for Scottsburg.
Bad turnover there by Dean. Drove baseline, left his feet. Gets the ball back though. Up for two. Good hustle there by Brock Dean. Didn't hang his head, pout about his turnover, sprint his butt back down.
Good
Help
defensive
create
play.
the turnover, yep. And solid defense there against the bigger, much bigger bowling there.
Wow. Right place, right time on that tip.
Oh boy. Yeah, nothing good's gonna happen in that corner there.
That's pretty good pressure defense by Scottsburg. Lincoln Britton into the game, replacing Covert.
Did a great job of getting him cornered in the corner there, and not fouling. It's the biggest, one of the hardest things to teach kids.
Not the foul.
In a good
Foul.
trap, don't reach in. Like, you have them right where you want them.
The clock is
You don't-
ticking.
You don't have to get the basketball. Just keep the pressure on, keep your hands up. Dean has been a great spark off the bench. Is that, I believe, maybe point number 6 for him? Does he have 3 layups?
I believe he has.
He's giving me lots of camera work. And tell you that.
Couple of steals, another steal here by the Braves.
Britton will go to the line to shoot 2, and the foul was on Scottsburg's Jaron Luttrell, his first. That was a good strong take by Lincoln. He knew he was going to get a wide open layup or get fouled. Shelton into the game for the Braves. Braden Cox into the game for the Warriors.
Braves been able to force some turnovers. That's the only way we've been able to get buckets this quarter. If the Warriors are able to take care of the basketball, I think they'd have a 4 or 6 point lead.
Bowling for 3. I think that's their first shot, like you mentioned, probably last 4 possession. Well, since they scored and called the timeout.
Nice look.
He really wanted a tough angle on that shot. He moved closer to the baseline before he got the ball.
Great drive by Garrison, and a nice find in the corner. But once again, Braves' success has come in a half court when they've been able to get the basketball inside the paint.
Covert in for Brock Dean, who I think got a nice round of applause by a few of the fans. Got rid of the ball before he could get trapped this time. Nice hands there by Reed.
Like to see Shelton make a just a quicker decision right there. Just took a little bit too much time, and by that time, when he put the ball on the floor,
That was a nice, strong move by Bowling.
by the time he put the ball on the floor, there were too many hands in there.
He's got some excellent low post moves.
Yeah, he's been a force. He's been a force inside.
Quick release by Covert. Long off the rim. Saved it to the wrong end. It's been a fun game to watch.
Strong.
We're under a minute to play. Nice move by Bowling again.
Just wasn't able to
take.
finish, but I'd like to see Shelton probably get matched up on Bowling inside. Maybe a little bit more girth to battle with.
Three-pointer.
I was going to say, not to commentate on the officiating too much, but he was calling out a three from the opposite 10-foot volleyball line. I'm pretty sure that's not very good positioning. Luckily, the official underneath the basket saw that he was on the line there.
Braves playing for the last shot. We're at 10 seconds. Now the Warriors will play for the last shot.
Another turnover.
Did the underneath official get a two on it?
Yes.
Okay. I was pretty sure it was a two up here. I didn't see the signals. I saw the three and went,
well. Yeah, he was signaling three, but it was corrected from the underneath official. Rightfully so, I think.
Jump ball called. Goes the ball to the Braves with 1.3 seconds to go.
Draw up a play.
That face guarding defense led to a turnover, but is it a wasted possession here? Did you want that ball with 1.3 seconds to go?
Get a look.
Yes, you did.
You sure did.
Lincoln Britton from the corner extends the Braves lead to 25-20 at the half.
Good first half.
Good first half. You got anything before we go to break?
No, that's a huge,
All right.
a huge jump ball at the end. Whether that be a foul or jump ball, definitely worked in the Braves' favor there.
All right, we'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Welcome back to the pit at Brownstown Central High School, where the Braves hold a 25-20 lead over the Scottsburg Warriors here at the half. Denise asked a question: is the device or the camera fuzzy? The commercials are clear. I haven't noticed anything on our end. Have you picked up anything?
No. It kind of skipped on one play, but
did it? So I might keep an eye on that third and fourth quarter and look and see if we, if anybody else has a comment, maybe it's fuzzy. Let us know. Anybody want to go over the stats? Scottsburg scoring. Hayden Thomas has 4. Josh Thomas has 1. Jaron Luttrell has 6. Garrett Bolin has 6. And we learned number 11 is not Cameron Reed, it's Caden Howell. That's what our bookkeeper has here, and he has 3 points for a total of 20. For Brownstown Central, Lane Pendleton has 11. Brock Dean has 8. You were mentioning him when he was taking off there in all the layups. Carter Covert has 3, and Lincoln Britton got in the scoring column with about 0.2 seconds to go with a 3 for a 25-20 lead. I'd like to remind everyone to hit the subscribe button. Let us know. That'll let you know when you get notifications when B-Town Live events are coming up, which the next one will be next Friday when the boys take on North Harrison. And then next Saturday, we got a doubleheader with the girls team playing Silver Creek. Noon JV start, Coach?
Noon JV start,
That's
yes,
what
sir.
I had down. Then the boys will take on Mitchell at 6 o'clock. So big weekend next weekend here at the pit.
Tell us where you're watching from.
Yeah, tell us where you're watching from. Chat.
Let us know.
Interact with us. I know there's a huge group of people hopefully watching it at the pressure cooker.
At the pressure cooker.
Oh, I wonder how much pressure is getting cooked in there tonight, but I know Athletic Director Jamie Lowry said that they were having concessions, popping popcorn when they left. So
he's possibly going to be on between games.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on between games and talk with him and see how some other things in Scottsburg are and his life as an athletic director, and in my opinion, one of the best athletic directors around. Loves a ton of energy for Scottsburg athletics. So excited to have him on hopefully here in between games.
Also, if you want to become a sponsor, there's a join button at the bottom of your screen. Click on that and help support B-Town Live. $5 a month, and you can cancel anytime. That would be appreciated.
Any alumni living out of state watching, let us know.
Can they live in state and let us know?
Yeah.
Nah,
I guess.
All right, we got a minute to go. What's going to happen this second half? We're going to see the same kind of defense, which has been kind of a pressure defense. They're going to pick up full court press, man to man. What's going to happen? Everybody's got fouls to give.
We haven't seen the Braves go into any of their trap yet. They're 1-3-1. I could anticipate that happening. I thought that our man-to-man defense at times allowed him to some really easy buckets inside the lane. But for Scottsburg, I would think they feel pretty happy right now. You take away that last shot, roughly it's a 2-point ball game.
Oh man, that was a backbreaker.
They really make some of their turnovers. I felt like the Braves were able to generate some points in the second quarter off of their turnovers. So a few things they can clean up, and I think we're in for a well of a ball game, well of a finish here.
Did you agree with the jump ball call there at 1.3, or did you think it could have been a foul? No call?
No call.
No call?
No call.
It was pretty good face guarding. Then he kind of got up into him.
I don't think he had an idea the ball was above his head.
Speaking of alumni Colin DeHart is in town watching it, his mom and dad's house currently, watching the JV game, and then they're going to make their way here for the varsity contest.
Well, some of the season ticket holders they might still be eating chili, but they might be looking for a parking spot. Looks like the Scottsburg side is about 95%. Those might be at the concession stand.
Shout out to one of my former alumni, Addie Shelton, cheering on her brother, Drew Shelton, number 42 for the Braves.
Quick foul.
Quick foul on Garrison.
I don't know if it was a foul or not, but that's not what we don't want a differently called game. It's been pretty well let them play, and I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. How is that resident official? You guys go in at halftime. You guys do just like, the teams do. Talk about things that happen. Do we need to make adjustments? If you think you let a game get too physical in the first half, do you try to come in the second half and clean it up, or do you let it try to play itself out and see how things go and then try to clean it up, or you just try to stay consistent throughout the whole?
You want to be consistent. If you go in there and maybe one of the officials sees something or hears something that maybe the others don't, say, hey, we need to keep an eye on both 32s. Then you might talk to them, try to get them out of something. I had one in a game, If it was closer to the ball, I would have probably had to call something. Instead, I just stepped on the court and said, knock that off. And, you know, I think the coaches appreciate that. They had no bearing, unless it's your opposing coach and had been their third or fourth foul. But you would have done the same thing for the other team. There's a lot of consistency.
Oh, boy.
You definitely don't want to see things start getting called differently as the game progresses. Nobody does.
Do notice that Dean's in and Shelton's starting.
Yeah, Dean started his half, made a really good spin move there. Once again, got to the rim, just wasn't able to connect from point-blank range.
So it's more of a reward for his play in the second, and there's another. That was nice stuff. His play and not Shelton's lack of play necessarily.
Right. Dean gave him a spark there off the bench defensively.
Where am I missing bowling number 23? I don't see him on the sideline.
Is he a varsity dress?
Could be. He played all. Did he play all except 14 minutes here?
Yeah,
But
he will dress.
He did come out some.
Yeah, he will dress the varsity.
Hung on the rim, no good. That foul on Scottsburg was by Wiki. That was his second of the game. Nice move there by Thomas.
We'll see how that plays out for the Warriors. You know, definitely their best player in the first half was 23 bowling. And it looks like they're going to be without him here in the second half. Really errant pass there.
He's dressed. His name's on the varsity roster.
Yeah, I have him as about probably their seventh man.
I noticed.
Braves back to the 1-3-1 trap. I figured we may see a little bit of this in the second half.
Coach Leachman was coaching up Dean there a little bit.
Nice board by Britton.
Yeah, it was another one of his possessions. I think it was the second time he's done that now, where he had driven baseline, left his feet without anything to do with it, and it resulted in a turnover.
Yeah.
Good crisp ball movement down on the offensive end there. I guess that's where most ball movements are on the offensive end.
Oh, boy. Another errant pass there by the Braves, giving the ball back to the Warriors.
Now, you mentioned bowling being the seventh man. I was looking at the box score for their game last Saturday for North Lawrence, and they only played 6. And talking to one of the coaches earlier, and they said they're not very deep.
Yeah, so predominantly 5 guys. A couple kids off the bench, with bowling being one of them. So, but for those 5 starters, all guys back from last year's regional championship team. So, I don't think that was the shot the Braves were looking for there. Right off the offensive rebound. Tough. Good finish there by Pendleton inside, though. Drew Shelton set to return for the Braves at the next dead ball. Good hands there by Owen Witchmeyer. Pendleton go to the line for 2.
Braden Cox picks up his second foul, and that's the team's second of the quarter. Josh Thomas and Noah Bagwell will be going in for Scottsburg, as well Drew Shelton.
Is that their first appearance?
Yes, it is. I also want to thank J Ray for coming up and talking to me before the game. He's always, whenever we go officiate, he always greets us. So he's in the house.
I think he's always in the house if there's a Scottsburg event going on.
I think you're right.
Mr. Scottsburg.
Last foul on Covert, the second.
Shout out to Landon Mathis. I hope I pronounced that right. Watching at Zach Terry's house.
Did we get some answers on the TV there? The blurriness on the TV?
I haven't had anybody else, nobody else has chimed in at all that I've seen.
Greg Hunter says the blurry view is from casting to your television. Bradley Beal says, where's the varsity? I think that's coming up after this game, about 7:30-ish.
Yeah, JV starts at 6, varsity action to follow, usually about 7:30. As long as we don't have any extra time in this one.
Good strong rebound with Britton.
Braves have got some good play off the bench.
I do think we'll start seeing more timeouts as the game progresses. Probably some fouls. So the pace will probably slow up a little bit. Good backdoor cut. That was Howell to Bagwell. That was a beautiful pass. Covert's ready to get trapped out in the backcourt. Gets rid of it to Shelton over to Britton. Dean drives baseline to Pendleton for 3. And I think that's the largest lead for the Braves at 33-24 with 1:46 to go here in the third quarter.
Timeout by Coach Leitzman.
It's a 30-second timeout.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Welcome back. 1:45 to go in the third. The Braves open up a 9-point lead. The Warriors are going to try to cut into that quickly.
I'm going to guess that was not the shot Coach Marshall was looking for out of that timeout. A pull-up 3 there with no passes. Glad, Denise, that your view is cleared up.
Jaron Luttrell cuts the lead down to 7 for Brownstown.
I didn't know we were, I know we're like worldwide and nationwide, but pretty cool. We got an NBA player tuned in.
I saw that.
Bradley Beal watching also from Zach Terry's house, so thank you for tuning in. Of course, insert sarcasm there.
The offensive foul on Josh Thomas is his first. Dean for 3. Britton
Another offensive rebound, Britton.
It's hard to block out in that
good pass.
Trap. Wow, that was. I didn't even see him pass it.
He's getting a couple really nice passes there. Drew Shelton made a real nice, easy decision, kick out to give Dean a great look. Just missed it, Britton. Rebound, kick out.
Drew Shelton for 3. Nice assist by Britton. Lincoln and Brock have played really well.
Yeah, great off the bench.
Off the bench, yes.
This was what I talked about, though. This is a concern. You play bowling, a kid, both quarters. He's out of quarters now, or it looks like. And now, it's really really hurting the Warriors.
Wishmeyer closes out the scoring for Brownstown Central as they open up a 14-point lead at 40-26 after 3. We'll be back.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
We're back at the pit for the final quarter of the JV game, getting ready to start. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. You'll see their ads across the screen all night long. If you'd like to become a sponsor, we are not done taking them. We got a lot of basketball yet to be played this winter. Several more home games. Get your sponsor, get your business name out there. We'd love to have you. It's an exciting time at Brownstown Central. It's an exciting time at Scottsburg too. They got two very good basketball programs themselves, and that's awesome when you're 30 miles apart in the same conference and have quite a rivalry like that.
Brad Burnett, you're welcome. I'm glad that we're able to do this. Our sponsors allow us to provide this coverage for free, especially knowing that it's a sold out, every home game sold out. So I'm glad you're tuning in with us.
Good save by Pendleton.
If I'm not mistaken, of course, we don't have the stats right here in front of us, but good shot fake there by number 32, Braden Cox for the Warriors.
Bagwell.
I'm going to say that Wishmeyer sacrificed his body there. What I thought looked like a possible charge. A lot of contact for a no call.
Good hustle.
We got bodies flying everywhere, fellas.
Covert in and out. He got robbed again, it looks like.
I think Covert hit a couple threes in the first half early on and has definitely cooled off since.
Couple in and outs. Now you mentioned getting physical. I mean, first of all, two man's hard to call. This is like you said, a lot of these guys will be starting many high schools around here. And you know, it's pretty physical. So that foul goes to Drew Shelton. I think the Braves just might want to be patient on offense like they had been most of the first three quarters and not rush shots with a 12-point lead. Preston Garrison back into the game, replacing Trueblood. Hayden Thomas gets the second one to go.
Scottsburg back to the trap here. We'll 1-2-2 half court. One more. Another offensive rebound. Wishmeyer with and one.
Bagwell's first foul, Seymour's first foul of the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, nice give and go there.
The Braves are just a lot more active than Scottsburg is right now. Every loose ball is ending up in the Braves' hands. I mean, I think this is what might be our fifth shot attempt this possession. Whether or not you wanted to count the one as an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound and a quick steal by the Braves. No matter what, it still ended up in our hands, and we're back to the free throw line.
Again, we almost got another one.
Braves lead 43-29 with 4:32 left to go in the fourth period here.
Britton and Dean back in for the Braves. Both showing that energy that they've had the entire game right off the bat.
Another turnover there by the Warriors. Threw that one over there to the people in the first row. So, Travis Pate, you're welcome again. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate it. We appreciate those comments. Yeah, it's a hard place to get tickets at this season, so we're thankful to be able to do this. Once again, thankful for our sponsors. If you would like to sponsor, anybody would like to sponsor, donate money. You know, that's the way we're able to do this. You know, most places, you know, go through IHSAA TV or NFHS, and you know, you have to pay for games. But thanks to sponsors, you know, we're able to do this. So,
and that's something Aaron, AWH Media, wants. They don't want to charge.
Yeah.
He's made it his goal to not have to do that.
He wants to be able to provide as many games, showcase our athletes free of charge. You know, because there are people, grandparents, that aren't able to make it to games. There are family members living out of state, alumni living out of state, you know, that still like to be able to watch and tune in. So it's just a great thing that, you know, AWH Media were able to present.
One of these things, the weather is actually going to turn wintry, and there's going to be some people who won't want to get out. I hope that doesn't happen. I kind of like this golf weather.
There might be nights we don't want to get out of the house either.
Andy, it's all yours on those nights.
Okay. You know,
Good to know,
Aaron also
Ann.
does the Bedford game, so if there's any Bedford fans.
Yeah, BNL Live.
Yep, the sister station, as I like to call them. They're BNL's playing Columbus East. That'll be fun when BNL comes to town here in a couple months. That was a well-attended game at their place last year.
That's got to be a blocking foul. I was going to say that.
And it went down to, I think it was a 1-point Braves win.
I still don't know what he's going to call because there was no signal, but it was a foul. But no, I wonder. We should open up both broadcasts for that one.
Some crossover like they do in the TV shows.
BNL Live here and B-Town Live here. And
Yeah.
first time I think we've seen 44 into the game. And I don't have him on my roster.
44, no, 24. Raven Broadus.
No, 44, the big.
Well, he's
big
been in.
fella.
He scored a couple points, a couple of buckets.
Did he?
Buckets, yeah. You'll have to go back
Yeah.
and watch the stream later. Yeah, he came in third quarter. But
Missed
number
him.
34 did report in, 24.
There
Avon
we go.
Broadus.
That's the first time he's been in?
Yes.
That's, yeah.
And number
there we go.
12, Tyler Roberts, is making his debut.
Oh, sorry,
Tonight.
I was slacking on the fouls. There's 4.
Well, that's a lot of fouls in this game. You're
Yeah.
not used to that.
Exactly.
So I think this is the first time that we've gotten to 4, isn't it? So bonus the rest of the way for the Warriors.
Dean might have got away with a walk.
Pendleton's just been slightly off the mark most of the night, hasn't he?
Just here in the second half, mainly.
Josh Thomas. 2.5 to go, 14-point lead. Looks like they turn to a man-to-man full court.
like to see the Braves be really patient here. Nothing but a layup. Poked away there by number 12, Tyler Roberts. It'll remain with the Braves.
Cover and Shelton back in for Brownstown Central. Number 20, Braden Samples in for Scottsburg.
Looks like everybody's getting a little action on the Scottsburg bench.
Does appear that way with a couple more at the bench.
Yep.
LJ Lagme, number 2, will be reporting in. Tucker Dorio, number 5, also will be coming in after this first free throw by Shelton. Both teams now in the double bonus, or bonus, I guess, the rest of the way. He said Bagwell just came in the game. He's already got his 3rd foul.
Very good.
It's hard to keep track, isn't it?
It is.
Braves have a couple substitutions coming in.
Kylis Brock, number 20. Number 30 is Kaysen Brock.
Hey, buddy. My nephew Jack's over here giving me some love. Might have to do some research, but Braden Samples, I don't know if it could be or if it is, former Spanish teacher here at BCHS, former graduate as well, Christy Samples, I know lives in Scottsburg, so I don't know if it's family, I don't know if son, nephew. I have to do some research, get back on that one. If somebody knows, please let me know. Corner 3 by Shelton. Off the mark.
We've missed a lot of threes this half.
Here goes another one.
Under a minute to go in this one.
Oh, and another turnover.
I like letting the JV players, the bench players play and not hold the ball. I'm not sure they can hold the ball right now.
I did get clarification thanks to Shay Dehart that yes, Braden Samples is Christy Samples' son, former Spanish teacher here at Brownstown. So cool to see him in.
Now, there's not much of a delay here between live and the stream then, if you got that answer right away.
And the Braves are going to be content to hold the basketball here. Good second half performance by the Braves. Able to get some separation there in the 3rd quarter. Turn that 5-point game at half into a 17-point win. Your Braves JV victorious with a score of 48 to Scottsburg's 31.
I don't know when or if we will get Jamie, but we will take a break and we'll come right back in if he shows up. If not, we'll be back about 10 minutes before game time. This is B-Town Live. Thank you for watching.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
We're back at B-Town Live. Before we introduce our guests, what just happened? I saw Coach May out there. Hold on.
There you go.
There you go.
Coach May received a signed football for winning his 300th football game.
That's right.
With definitely, I think my catchphrase might be well of. That's a well of an accomplishment. He now ranks 12th all time in the history of Indiana high school football, winning as coach, and I don't see him giving it up anytime soon. So I know he has a daughter into the 6th grade, so I expect him to at least go through, health wheeling, of course, making it at least through then. So, he loves it. That's the only thing I know that he does. He has no other hobbies. So, like Coach, we got Jamie Lowry in here. One of his hobbies, of course, is collecting shoes.
Yes.
And golf. I know he's a big golfer too, but that's Coach May knows football and loves coaching football, and he's going to keep doing it for a long time, I think.
So in case you missed that, Jamie Lowry is here with us from Scottsburg AD. I saw your face drop when he said Coach May will probably be here.
I really want to hear that. I thought maybe it was a retirement ceremony here between games, but no, I tell you, Coach May's done an amazing job up here. I mean, 300 games, that's just unreal. That's just, whenever he shows up or we come up here, you know what he's going to do, you know what's coming, and they execute year in and year out, and it's just it's impressive, really.
Yeah, and it's impressive the fashion he's been able to do it. It's not like he's coached for 50 years. I mean, he got a late start as a head coach. I know his win percentage is up over 80%, which just in the coaching world, it's almost unheard of. So especially to do it over the longevity that he's been able to do it. But we didn't bring you up here to talk about Coach May. We'll hopefully maybe be able to get him on one of these days. I know he doesn't necessarily like to talk on these things, but no, we just brought you on. I told you this the other day. I have the utmost respect for you as an athletic director and what you do at Scottsburg, and I love how you support your coaches and love what you do for your program. We're clothes guys, but all the great gear that you guys wear. Just tell us a little bit about being an AD and what it's like.
Well, I tell you, this week has been, I felt like, and I joked a little bit, I said I feel like I'm Brownstown's athletic director as well, because selling tickets for this game, you got to make sure that you get them to the right people, and that you got to offer them to your students, your staff, your season ticket holders, and it's tough. This is a hot ticket, obviously, so this week has been kind of hectic. You kind of put some things on the back burner that you're normally working on, like normally this time of the year. Once the winter sports are rolling, I'm working on getting officials for the next year in my fall sports, and even going ahead and booking basketball officials a year or two in advance. So kind of put a little bit of that aside. I do want to, and they're back at Meyer Gym listening tonight, so I want to give a shout out to these people. But specifically my administrative assistant, Tanya Thompson. I can't do this job without someone like her, and you have someone here at Brownstown and Jill, they're fantastic. Tanya does an amazing job, and everything she does for Scottsburg athletics, people notice. She knows how well she's liked and thanked by these people, but I just want to give a shout out to her. And also back there at Meyer Gym, Lisa Schultz, she's our Pep Club sponsor. She's responsible for getting these kids and the cheerleaders to get out to games like this. They take a lot off my plate, and I appreciate all that they do. So without people like that, surrounding people like that and good coaches, this job would be impossible to do.
And you wouldn't be doing it very long.
No, I'd have done retired.
So let's talk about football. You started football how many years ago, and where were you at that time?
They had started the program a couple years before. They started it back a couple years before I was the AD.
Right.
So my second year as athletic director was our first year of full varsity and getting into the MSC. And, that's been fun to be part of because I was in 8th grade the last year that they had football before they did away with the program. And that would have been the 1983-84 school year. So you never knew leaving that last game that that's going to be the last game. And, of course, for 30 years you hear they're never going to have football back. And I want to say that I appreciate, Coach Mullins and all that he has put into our program because, people are going to scrutinize, Scottsburg people are going to scrutinize the program that if it failed again, hey, look, you proved again we can't have it. But what Kyle's done, coming up here last year and getting a win here at Brownstown, that just shows that we've changed the programs different. We're doing it right. We've got a better football field now. We've put in the bleachers. We put a lot of money into it without draining the rest of the athletic budget in the process because that was kind of the fear, too, that you're going to take away from these other programs and it's going to hurt them. But it's been the opposite. Having football has helped our wrestling program. We've got over 30 kids wrestling this year where we were down to maybe 6 or 8 kids a few years ago. So football's been remarkable bringing it back. You've been down here officiating some games for us, and you've seen our crowd. And, our next step obviously is to do some work on the visitor side, get some bigger bleachers over there for our visitors. And, we've talked about that, and that'll be coming soon. We just don't know when, but it's great that we've been back at it now, football, for over 10 years, around 10 years. Coach Mullins has done amazing. And it's great to have that and the support of the community. We did away with football at the wrong time. The Colts came to Indianapolis about the same time we did away with it. And then you draft Peyton Manning, and the state of Indiana becomes, almost rival to what they do in basketball with their football now. And so I'm glad we have it back for our kids because we've got a lot of kids without it that wouldn't do anything.
Exactly.
So it's been great having it back. I don't want to talk too much and take up your program here.
No. It's cool. I mean, we got a lot of people listening, hopefully in Meyer Gym, and they're excited. So,
did you get a count how many's in the Meyer Gym?
Not yet. I'll try to get a count, and hopefully I'll get a picture. I know, like early on the JV game, there was a lot of people starting to show up. I heard they're getting spoiled. They're being handed little Debbie cakes.
Oh, wow.
I guess we have ushers and stuff now helping them to. They may want to watch all their games that way, from what I understand. So yeah, they're getting the royal treatment tonight back at Meyer Gym.
Yeah, they may have to do this every away game now. Like if they can't get they're not going to worry about traveling. They're just going to worry about going to Meyer Gym and getting some popcorn and watching it on the big screen.
That's right.
Or don't get any visitor bleachers at the football field, and then you can put the visitors in the gym during the football games.
We could make a watch on the. That's the other part of having those big video boards. I tell you, the things that we've been able to do. The first thing we did with them was broadcast live our graduation, and having those in Meyer Gym to not only be our clocks, and you've seen it when you was down there, they're pretty neat, the stuff that we can do on it, and the kids love them, the community loves them, and it's been a great addition.
Expectations on tonight's game?
We'll end with this. I tell you, in my opinion, and you know this, on the girls' side, we've proven it year in and year out. The MSC, every team in the MSC has gone to a state title or won a state title. Everybody, I mean, it's amazing. But I don't think people get the boys' side the credit. If you go back historically through the MSC through years, yeah, there's been some down periods. But I'll tell you what, the talent we've had in the Mid-Southern Conference, I mean, Silver Creek's won a couple titles. Dave's been to the championship game a couple times. The wealth of talent that's come through the Mid-Southern Conference has been amazing. And what you have here right now is probably a once-in-a-lifetime for me type of ball game where you have a player like Jack Benner on one side, and not to discount the rest of the team because there's some talent around him. But then the talent we have at Scottsburg, I've not seen anything like it in my lifetime. We've had some great teams, and no disrespect to them. They've been solid. I've just not seen the type of team like we have now. So my prediction is it's going to be a heck of a game. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx myself one way or the other.
I've been asked that several times as well. What's your predictions? Win, lose, what score? I just want to see a great ball game.
Well,
that's it.
And the thing is, we may get a rematch of this in the North Davies, the Bobcat Classic, because we're on opposite brackets. If we're fortunate enough to play each other again, it could be in the championship possibly, and that would be unreal. I think that gym would be packed over there. I think you will see a lot of people go.
I would say that it'll be a sold-out house over there for that too, just like it is for the the Buggy Bowl, and I mean, I think it'll be those people in that area love their basketball.
They do.
And they know that if that would be the case in the championship game, that these are two great basketball teams that they're not going to want to miss.
Well, they came and watched Fort Wayne Blackhawk when they had the first and all that.
I tell you what to me is, regardless of what happens tonight or in the North Davies Classic, I know this much. You've got two teams here that people are talking about have a chance to make a title run. And I know that the people in black and red will be supporting the purple and gold, just like the purple and gold are going to support the black and red if we both are fortunate enough to make it to that level. And that's the other thing about the Mid-Southern Conference, that type of support that we have for each other. Yeah, we want to beat each other out here tonight, obviously, but we also will support each other all the way through, too, because, you know, that looks good for all of us. We say, hey, man, that's a Mid-Southern Conference team that made that run. And that's, you know, look at our schedule. I mean, it's not easy.
And that was the case in the semi-state. Both were in the finals of the semi-state last year, and they were I know up at Southport, everybody was keeping an eye on Scottsburg. And so, obviously, you mentioned Jack. Everybody wants to play the best against the best. I'm sure they did not want Jack not to play tonight.
Well, and everybody asked me all week, is Jack going to play? I'm like, look, Jack's going to play. A game like this, Jack, unless it was a serious injury that, you know, required some serious attention, if he's going to go, if he could go, he's going to go, because a game like this, you know, he's a senior. Games like this don't come along very often. Conference game, your last year here. I mean, yeah, he's going to play. I don't think anybody thought he wasn't going to play. There may have been some hoping that he wouldn't, but those same people hoping he wouldn't paid a ticket so they could see.
Exactly. So. Yeah, they weren't buying a ticket just to come not see. Like, I mean, yeah, I agree with that comment.
You know, and the thing on our side, we've got the rare combination of height and talent that, like normally a player like that, Scottsburg teams of the past that were small and will press a guy like that, just shoot over stuff and just dominate. You know, Anthony Winchester put 50 up on us his senior year at Scottsburg as an example. But this is a rare case where we have some height and length defensively. So, you know, I'm not going to say we can shut him down. Nobody can. You just hope that you kind of control what he does a little bit better than what most people do, but it's still hard to do.
Just hope to contain him.
Right.
Yeah. Your great players are going to get theirs no matter what. You mentioned Anthony Winchester. I mean, I got fortunate enough to play him here my junior year, and we beat them when they were ranked #1 here. And he ended up with, I think, 32 points, but a lot of them came at the end when, you know, we were able just to contain him and got him in a little bit of foul trouble. But that's all you hope to do.
You guys, that defensively, that game, I remember I was calling the game on the radio that year, and defensively, you guys had a great plan on him of attack, because Anthony had some parts around him, and
sure did.
You know, that game, it was packed here just kind of like it is now, and I tell you guys had a great plan and executed it, and that's the main thing. And you know, that's what's going to come to here, who executes tonight, especially down the stretch if it's a close game.
Yep. So, Jamie, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, taking time with us.
Hope I didn't make too many Brownstown people upset with me here on radio. But again,
I highly doubt it.
I want to say hi back to everybody at Meyer Gym. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and go Warriors.
Thank you.
Guys.
See ya.
Jamie Lowry, athletic director at Scottsburg High School, with us there for about 10 minutes. We'll take a couple-minute break, then we'll come back and set the table for this one. This is B-Town Live.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Welcome back to Brownstown Central High School and the pit for tonight's highly anticipated basketball action between the Scottsburg Warriors and the Brownstown Braves. The Warriors come in ranked third and ranked second in Class 3A with a 4-0 record. They are 3-0 in the Mid-Southern Conference, leading the way. Silver Creek is 2-0. Brownstown and Corydon are both 1-0. The Braves are ranked third in Class 2A behind Wapahani and Fort Wayne Blackhawk. They are 3-1. But that doesn't matter tonight in this rivalry game with a lot on the table and Purdue recruit Mr. Basketball back on the court.
Yeah, you mentioned Purdue recruit. I just looked underneath the Braves basket or our side there, and I look underneath and sit in the stands. I see Bellarmine University coach Scotty Davenport. I've had a privilege to go down to 3 fall breaks in a row now. Actually, sorry, not this year. Previous 3 out of the 4 years to go down and watch them practice on fall break. One of the most genuine guys in the game. One of the guys who do things the right way. So my guess is he's here watching a few of the Scottsburg Warriors.
Before we get to the national anthem and starting lineups, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so you can be notified for all of the B-Town Live action all winter long. If you want to join the AWH Media, hit the join button below the screen here on your phone, your tablet, whatever you need to do to join up. Andy, you got 28 seconds for a national anthem. Anything?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I know we've been waiting a long time for this game, along with, well, everybody in this gym and a lot of people in southern Indiana. As Jamie said, it's once in a lifetime for many of us to have this opportunity. We'll shut down now and go to the public address announcer and national anthem and starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that everyone please rise as we honor this great nation and our troops serving around the world as the BCHS Band of Braves under the direction of John Schaefer plays our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to Brownstown Central High School tonight's Varsity Mid-Southern Conference basketball matchup featuring the visiting Warriors of Scottsburg High School. And your very own Brownstown Central Braves. Let's meet the starting lineups first for Scottsburg. Starting guard number 1, Derek Bowles. And guard number 11,
Scottsburg, Bowles, Richardson, Miller, Zellers, and Clancy. Starting lineup for the Braves. Haven, Venter, Sheffer, Coomer, and Hall. The officials, Kevin McGahey, Stephen Corrier, and Kevin Moore.
The veteran crew. I'll tell you what, I look out there and there's a heck of a lot of size.
There's a heck of a lot of enthusiasm, too. The starting lineups was loud. Jack steals the tip right off the bat.
A really unique defense here for the Warriors. A 2-1-2 half-court trap. It's a defense you don't see very often, so interesting to see how the Braves, combat that defense, what kind of alignment Coach Benner will use. The Braves get a nice look from Coomer in the corner. He doesn't miss very many of those from the left corner. The flare screen play there.
Miller, left-handed drive, takes it right at Hall for the first bucket of the game. Sheffer couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, that was right on target too. Just kind of went through his hands there.
Clancy with the ball out front with Benner guarding him. He goes left hand, blocked by Benner with the basketball.
What a block.
Yep.
No look pass to the corner for Coomer off the mark. Sheffer with the rebound.
Good pass.
Heyman,
Extra
another good pass. If this was hockey, there would be a second assist in that one. Richardson.
That's a shot the Braves. It's definitely a shot the Braves can live with. The tough, 14-footer off the dribble. A shot that doesn't get practiced a whole lot. So the Braves got to do a better job of keeping them out of lane, though. They've had three possessions, 3 lane touches.
The missed shot did cause a rebounding foul on Caden Richardson, his first one of the ballgame.
Yep.
Same pressure that Brandon was talking about applied. Coomer does get a handle on it. Gives it to Hall over the Benner for 3.
Surprising early on. Jack Benner gets a clean look there.
You don't expect there'll be very many more.
Well,
those long, lengthy arms.
Good cut. Just pass a little off the target there.
Right idea.
Yep, sure was.
Clancy's pass off the hands of Zellers gives the ball back to the Braves.
Braves catch a break there. If that would have been right on target or been able to handle it, I think it'd been easy 2 points there for the Warriors.
Sheffer with a wide open Hall. Back to Sheffer for 3 in the corner. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Richardson.
Another turnover there by the Warriors.
That was right in between 2 Warriors that neither one was looking for the ball.
Just a communication there. I think one thought one was going to get it, and one thought the other was going to get it. Braves have had 3 great looks early from behind the arc, just haven't been able to find one. Turnover there by the Braves.
Scottsburg starting 4 seniors and a junior. You would expect them to settle down here soon and regain their composure from these early on turnovers.
Another.
Dragged the pivot foot just a hair, Richardson did.
Good move, just slid there. Coach Benner giving some advice to Sheffer there. Richardson really loves to get in the lane and spin and then drop step or find that angle. Just telling him he's got to stay square, not let him get that angle.
Benner with the shot from the free throw line gives the Braves a 7-2 lead.
Another tough shot there.
Shot.
Mishandled there by the Braves.
Yes. That's probably the first break of the game for Scottsburg that they've gotten See if they can capitalize on it with the ball under their own basket. Miller with the ball had 26 points against the Stars last week for their leading scorer. He was 11 for 16 from the free throw line, so he's one that will take it to the hoop and probably get fouled. Scramble for the rebound, goes to Sheffer. Coomer for three. Paul with the rebound. The block, 2 blocks by Zeller.
That's a foul, yep. Definitely a reaching foul there, but what a block. We've seen a couple of those already.
Zellers is a shot blocker at 6'9".
Yes, he is. And he said return to center on that one, by golly.
Jack Miller with the foul for Scottsburg, his first, team second. With the fall away, Benner off the mark.
Dirk Nowitzki-esque, just didn't get the fall.
Off 1 foot. Clancy with the basketball.
Parker Heyman at 6 foot roughly, guarding 6'9" inside.
You're saying there's a mismatch somewhere?
You know, yeah, and they switch back when they get a free chance right there. But a lot of times, I'm not saying that Coach Benner is doing that at all, but you know, there are coaches out there that'll do that. They'll throw their small person on the biggest person. You know, it's just one of those things. Great drive there by Miller. You know, you put too much focus of trying to get the basketball in the mismatch, and you worry about that instead of running your offense. So
Jack Miller with a wide open left-handed layup gives a 7-4, makes the score 7-4. Up and under didn't work for Paul there.
Scottsburg changed up the defense there as well. They went to 1-3-1 that possession. And they'll do that. They'll on makes, they'll switch it up at 2-1-2, half-court trap, 1-3-1. You may see some 1-2-2, and then on a lot of misses, they fall back into their man.
Miller for three, gets it.
Friendly bounce.
Right up. Miller with the last 5 points for the Warriors.
Expect that. A lot of game runs.
Didn't look like all 3 points got across the half-court mark, is why there was no over and back call, but there was a shuffle, the pivot foot by Hall. Gives the Warriors a chance to take the lead.
Definitely don't have the replay. I'd like to go back and see that, but for those of you watching at home who may not know the over and back rule, right? All three parts, 2 feet in the basketball, all have to be across. You know, if you have 2 of the 3 across and you go back, that is allowed.
Rebound.
I'll tell you what, we might have to check the basketball, because I think that basketball has been fumbled or dropped by about every person out there.
Heyman misses from the corner, and Micah Sheffer is going to get this first foul on the Braves of the ball game with the 2:18 mark.
I don't like that shot there by the Braves. One pass, tough corner three, too quick. It was rushed. There's a guy there. It's kind of like the JV team. Just be a little bit more patient, move the basketball a little bit. I know it's at a different level, different length out there. A little double stagger screen here, illegal screen, yep.
Evidently you were watching that. You called it right before I heard the whistle.
Yeah, so.
Who did it?
32 there. Yep.
Cody Clancy, 6'3" senior.
He leaned and got outside his frame there. And I don't think he needed to. I think it was going to be open. There's a double stagger screen, back screen there for a post touch for Zellers.
7-7, 2 minutes to go. Sheffer for three. Richardson had the rebound but couldn't corral it.
Once again, the ball is in his hands, and yeah.
Heyman to inbound the ball. Benner drives left-handed. Off the board as the Braves regain lead.
A little throwback here. Of course, that was Jack Benner scoring on Miller there. Probably circa 1997 or so, 96, somewhere in there. I'm going to guess that probably happened a time or two at the Hanover practices as well between Coach Benner and Coach Miller, the head coach at Hanover, when they were teammates on the Panthers. Big time drive.
Clancy with the bucket and a chance for the Warriors to take the lead at the free throw line. as Colby Hall is called for his first foul. Adam Stahl seeing his first action, replacing Sheffer.
A little more size in there right now.
Once again, if you are watching, chat with us, interact with us, tell us where you're watching from.
Scottsburg with its first lead since the first bucket of the game. Hall misses everything on the three. Scottsburg the other way. Miller with the hot hand early. Gives it up to Clancy.
55 seconds left to play. Just trying to ISO. Coomer, step back.
Back up three for Clancy gives the Warriors a 4-point lead.
I'm going to believe the Warriors know about like a lot. Coomer recovering from sickness earlier in the week. Being able to attack him there.
Warriors on an 11-2 run. And will retain the basketball with a chance for the final shot of the quarter. Substitution for Brownstown Central, number 30, Pearson Wheeler. It's going to replace Coomer.
And the Braves are one for something from behind the arc. He's only three. Jack has the only three of the game for us, right?
Can't think of any other one.
And not because of a lack of trying, because we've had plenty of attempts.
Wide open look. Scottsburg playing for the final shot.
A little flare pin down here. A little ISO for Miller. And a tough jumper.
And the Warriors close out the quarter on a 13-2 run to take a 6-point lead after one. We'll be back.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Back at the pit, it's 15-9, Scottsburg after one.
Well, I told you it was one of many, one of 11. By golly, if you're going to shoot 11 threes, you better hit more than one of them in a quarter, or it's going to be a real long game for the Braves.
Thanks to WJAA for providing us the first quarter stats. Benner with 7 and Colby Hall with 2. Jack Miller has 9. Cody Clancy has 4. And somebody has 3. Caden Richardson, no. Wyatt Zellers has 2. Now Miller, like I said, he against Bedford North Lawrence had 26 points. And that was a point of, the Braves only had 2 fouls. Wheeler was in his grill and probably could have took one before he got the shot off there at the end of the quarter.
Clancy, Brock Dean-esque in the JV game. Drove baseline, got off his feet with nothing to do with it, and it resulted in a turnover that leads to 3 points on the other end. Pearson Wheeler coming down and knocking down a 3 early on, so that's hopefully a good sign for the Braves.
A much needed 3 for Brownstown Central. Good defense by Heyman.
Maybe Wheeler and Stahl can give us a spark off the bench.
Got to stay on his feet.
Miller for Scottsburg. Carrying the Warriors right now offensively.
Into their 1-3-1 half-court trap here.
If it worked once, why not twice? No good, misses everything. Stall to Benner. Benner throws out to Dare Bowles, who we have not mentioned his name for Scottsburg. I think he's touched the ball once or twice, but he touched it there when Jack threw it to him.
Jack's just going to make the easy pass right there. He tried to make the scoring pass. Just need to reverse that one to Parker Heyman right at the top of the key. Might have had a good look at it. 3 from straight on.
Just patience by Scottsburg here out front.
Braves just got to remember, basketball's a game of runs. Your really good basketball teams are going to make runs. Got to be able to respond. Be solid defensively like they were there. Just got to be able to secure that rebound.
Early in the game, Scottsburg had the problem getting a hold of the basketball, and the last few times it's been Brownstown Central not hanging on to the ball on the rebounds. Richardson to Miller. Wheeler on him. Richardson is 6'4". Looks like he wants to take it himself.
Miller, that is.
Yes. Wheeler is not 6'4". Got a switch now. Stalls on Wheeler.
Miller.
Stalls on Miller. Yeah, my bad.
All right, so I talk about this all the time. This has been a good possession here. They've been able to take some time off the clock. The Braves haven't been able to break down, but yet then the crowd starts clapping. I think as a coach, I can't stand that because usually when that happens,
a quick shot happens?
Well, usually a score comes shortly thereafter. So I know the crowd's applauding the defensive effort.
Heyman drills a 24-footer to make it a 17-15 game. That was an assist by Jack.
Well, we've hit 2 threes, so we've already doubled up the first quarter mark. It's great defense.
Yeah, that's just 6'9" shooting over the top of you.
Yeah, Wyatt Zellers.
That's going to happen.
Heyman's going to try his second one from nearly the same spot.
Go get it.
It's 5-on-4 right now as Richardson returns to the court.
Hopefully a good sign for the Braves. A little rhythm. Three threes out of the last few trips down the floor.
That was Parker again, wasn't it?
Yep.
I was watching the Richardson get up out of the corner. Stall with the first foul of the second quarter at the 4:16 mark.
Glad to see some Warriors fans watching. Mike Eadler, Danny Myers watching from Taylorsville, Kentucky. Thank you for tuning in. He says, go Warriors. Stephanie M. watching the Braves from Tampa, Florida.
Gregory Hutchinson in for Jack Benner.
Sorry, Eric Lisenby. Nothing we can do with the ads. That's just part of it. Once again, you are getting a free service, a free live stream. So those will happen. Those will appear.
Good defense by Hall.
Great back pass.
Braves with another chance to take the lead.
Of course, not that any of us will ever know, but sometimes you just wonder when you have that much size of 6'9", you know, same thing in the NBA. Like, you just wonder how you miss those point-blank shots, range shots at times.
Well, I guess we can go play on a Nerf hoop at 6-foot goals and find out. Officials timeout for I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Has something to do with Hutchinson. I think might have blood on him or something.
Yeah, our trainer's checking him out there. I don't know.
Colby Hall with the putback rebound gives the Braves the first lead of the quarter after being down 6 points.
Once again, game of runs. We responded after Scottsburg made theirs. We're on a little run here. And we got a timeout, Scottsburg. Coach Richardson understanding the importance of this possession here. Get his players calmed down and try to get the shot he wants.
3:08 to play in the first half. The Braves are back on top, 20-19. We'll be right back.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Back at the pit. Fast-paced first half here with 3:08 to go. It's 20-19. It's been played very physical like the JV game. Not a whole lot of fouling being called.
A lot of good defense. There hadn't been a whole lot of fouls committed. No. Here goes that double stagger back screen to get a touch for Zellers. It's the exact same play that they ran earlier that Clancy got a foul on. And he just picks up his second on this time, but instead of a legal screen, it was on an offensive rebound foul.
Yeah, that was unfortunate foul for Clancy there. Both of them looked like it appeared to go straight up, and it just
back to their 1-3-1. Flare screen there. Great defense there by Bowles. That's by Bowles.
Bowles put his hand right on the basketball as Benner was going up. Backdoor by Bowles.
He's down there where he didn't want to be.
Yeah, the pass was a hair late too. Heyman with the steal and the finish.
Smart play by Clancy though. You know, he's got 2 fouls. He just runs through, doesn't pick up his third. Sometimes you just got to give up 2 points and play on.
Smart basketball move by Clancy for sure.
Richardson trying to force a backdoor cut that led to 2 points for the Braves.
Heyman with the assist, Stahl with the bucket to make it a 5-point lead once again for Brownstown Central.
Once again, sometimes you just have to make the easy, simple pass, the easy play. Every play doesn't have to be a scoring play. You know, it's really tough for me as a player to get to that. It's always nice to get the assist with a flashy pass, but sometimes just got to kick it out and reset.
The Braves are on a 15-4 run of their own with 1.5 to go in the quarter. Each team with 1 team foul as we're nearing the end of the quarter, so that could possibly come into play. Bowles for 3.
That's definitely a shot the Braves will live with.
Absolutely. Benner underneath to Stahl, just a little bit out of his, Hall with a little bit out of his range.
But that's a play that's just a really bad decision by Jack right there. Same thing we just talked about. Got to make the easy plays. Yeah. That's just a play that you can't turn over there in that spot.
You've got the momentum. You're nearing the end of the half.
Yeah.
That's what Coach Benner was just saying to Jack. You know, you got turnovers, make a great pass.
Miller.
Again, the level of difficulty of that shot is really high. Defensively, as a coach, you're like, go ahead, take that. You make that, you live with that.
Hall for 3.
Go get it. Go
Jack
get it.
With the rebound. And he's going to the line. I didn't even hear a whistle. It's getting loud in here.
That's 2 fouls.
Second chance opportunity. Yeah, second foul there on Richardson. Gretchen O'Brien, thank you. Manford and Arlene Schultz watching from Lando Lakes, Florida. Jeremy and Parker Aiken watching from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. There we go. We're good. Deanna King supporting the Warriors from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wow.
maybe sooner or later we might get all 50 states here. Lindsey Waxman watching from Giddings, Texas.
Benner gets both of the free throws, 7-point lead.
Stephen Crawford, better known in these parts by Crawdad, also tuning in. Matthew Abbott watching from Salem. Love MSC basketball. Yeah, me too. It's some of the best basketball you will find around. Kate Hackman watching from home. The kids are pretending they're playing NBA 2K with the dead controllers. Go Braves. That might take the top comment of the night so far.
Miller for three in the corner.
It's a tough shot.
They're going to give the Braves a chance for this last shot. Pearson Wheeler's going to get a foul as the quarter ends.
Null and void. Good hard foul. Going after rebound. Nope. No harm there for the Braves.
Trying to figure out what the discussion could be about. They're not putting time back on the clock, are they?
Or they got to, I mean,
I'm pretty sure the
Well,
time was
a point where you
They
got
haven't gone to the scorer's bench to tell the timer what to do. They just might want some TV time. They heard B-Town Live is...
I will let you say that one. That they want some TV time.
the players are in the locker room. They're coming back out. So
I guess what are you going to put in? Point two? All
Well,
right, so it's got to be a tip. It's got to be a tip. I mean,
I'd like to know which one of those three knew there was exactly .2 on the clock.
yeah,
when
because
that foul
nobody was watching the clock.
Regardless, like you said, worst quarter's not over yet.
See, just what's the point?
Yeah,
like I mean, just call the foul, send them to their locker room. Like you shoot. So my question, resident official, you shoot free throws on a foul with no time left. Why is that not a foul there? And just let the clock expire, call the foul, go to your locker room.
I couldn't agree more. It's halftime at the pit, 26-19 Braves. Hit the subscribe button if you have not yet done so. Join AWH Media if you have not done so. We'll be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Welcome back to the pit, Brownstown Central High School, where Brownstown Central holds a 26-19 lead over the Scottsburg Warriors. I'm here with Brandon Ullman and Andy Branneman, and Andy is going to have halftime stats.
Let's see. First for the Warriors, leading scorer is Jack Miller with 11, Wyatt Zeller with 4, and Cody Clancy with 4. And then for the Braves, led by Jack Benner with 9, Parker Heyman 8, Kobe Hall 4, Pearson Wheeler 3, Adam Stahl 2, for a total of 26.
That was a tale of two quarters there. The Warriors exploded at the end of the first quarter and erased a 5-point Braves lead to take a 15-9 lead going into the second quarter. And the Braves basically just took it to them.
They knocked a lot more threes down.
Heyman had a couple of them. Who was the other one? Wheeler had one. Yeah, Wheeler started out the quarter with one. Brownstown Central outscored Scottsburg 17-4 in the second quarter. to create some separation. But what's going to happen at the start of this third quarter? We're going to stay in that window. Scottsburg going to close it.
Oh, I think Scottsburg is going to cut into it at some point. Once again, it's going to happen. They're going to make a run. They're too good of a basketball team not to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see the Braves come out and, score 8 straight points here to start the quarter. I don't expect that to happen. But maybe that's me as a coach. I don't expect those things to happen all the time. You expect the worst and hope for the best. Just a couple more shout-outs real quick, though. We got a bunch of people tuning in, a bunch of people chatting with us. Preston Maines, former student watching from Kentucky. Hayden Stuckwich, a former Brave, watching from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm telling you, our states are getting up there.
Is he watching the Pacers?
Clay, no, he's living out there now. He might be watching the Pacers, though. But Clay Brown watching from Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, our assistant football coach. Rhonda Gosman watching from Walton, Kentucky. Stephen Crawford, I mentioned his name earlier. So shout out to the 6th grade boys team and Coach Craig Reynolds sitting at 4-2 on the year. Matthew Killey tuning in, says go Braves. Says the Braves got the bag in the bag for sure. I'm not so sure yet, Mr. Killey. That's why we play 2 halves. Latasha Campbell watching from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, checking in while she's on vacation. Carly Brock. Well, too bad it's not Carly. It is my daughter who's there. Hi, Dad. It's your daughter. Brielle, thank you for tuning in. Love you, girl. Jason Stalker, Orleans fan from Charleston, Illinois. Who the Bulldogs have tonight? Jason, if you would answer back. And Elaine Parker Aikman watching from Wilmington, North Carolina. Love me some Braves. Graduated from there. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Keep the chat going. Love to hear from you. Anybody have any viewpoints? Please send them our way.
We talked about how the Warriors are going to respond.
Yeah.
They were down 10 at halftime against Bedford North Lawrence last Saturday. So they erased a 10-point halftime lead. It was actually 11 at the end of the third quarter, and they won by 5 or 6. So they've been here. This one's on the road. This is against a conference opponent. But they have that in their back pocket that the coach can go in, Coach Richardson, and say, hey, this is where we were last Saturday. Let's come out and have a better third quarter, not wait till the fourth quarter to overcome the lead.
Nothing against the BNL Stars, but
exactly,
this is a little bit different animal than Bedford North Lawrence as well. A lot better, a lot more capable scoring team than Bedford.
Halftime, 3 minutes ago in the second quarter, BNL has a 24-20 lead over Columbus East. Before we go to third quarter action here.
Great ball fake there by Parker Heyman. And Coomer's nowhere near the bucket there.
Well, he's nowhere near the Coomer that we've seen the first 4 games either. He hasn't got a point yet.
Well, he was out sick all week.
Yes, he was. Maybe he'll pull Michael Jordan, come out and have a tremendous fourth quarter.
Flu game.
Yep.
No, there was no flu game. That's a myth. That has been debunked, I'm pretty sure.
Richardson short on the layup.
Big rebound there. Yep. Was able to secure and take it away. Yep. I agree with that one.
You agree with it because
I thought he was still moving. I didn't think he was square. Not that you can. I mean, of course, you could be moving if you're in legal guarding position, or LGP, as the officials like to say.
Yes, they do. I thought Hall could have got called for lowering his upper body, but you know, your view and the officials' view were totally opposite.
Yeah,
he's on the floor on the other side of Hall. 1:15's gone by in the third quarter. Each team's had a possession and has done nothing with it. Benner, another pass to Sheffer, back to Heyman, back to Benner.
It's all right. Definitely some people wanting Micah Sheffer to shoot that mid-range jump shot. I like the decision to kick that one back out. I do want to see Micah be able to knock down a shot or two here. I think he needs that for his confidence alone.
If it was a 10-foot putt, he'd make it.
Yeah, but you're talking about a kid who, I mean, I'm in here a lot in the mornings, walkthroughs and stuff, and he's in here every single morning getting shots up. He's one of those kids that put in a lot of unseen hours. Just want to see some of those start paying off.
Well, when you're a sophomore and you're on the starting lineup on a team that's ranked 3 in 2A, you are putting in some time somewhere.
Yeah, and he's definitely not in the lineup for his scoring per se. It's for those type of plays right there, just hustle plays. You know, he gets after defensively. He understands his role. But, you know, when you're going to get so much attention to Jack and Colby and Parker, you know, that fifth guy sometimes is going to be able to just knock down a three here and there because you're going to get plenty of looks.
Clancy drives, stopped by Heyman, so he kicks it out for a
long-range three by Richardson off the mark.
Yeah.
Kind of like hit the back of the rim and just spun.
We're still looking for our first points of the third quarter. Can't even describe what just happened there that caused the ball to get loose.
Out of bounds there off the Warriors, off Miller's deflection.
Miller kind of grabbed his hand. I don't know if he jammed something or just was mad that he didn't come up with the steal. Benner for 3 over Miller. Zellers with the rebound. Not bad defense by
No, sure, way to stay with it by Clancy. Great hustle.
Miller looked like he really wanted to take that to the rim. Sheffer guarding Clancy.
Clancy able to stop on a dime.
Yep. First points of the third quarter goes to Scottsburg to close this to a 5-point game.
Halfway through.
Yeah, it's just a great individual move. Gets his momentum going. He's able to stop, let the defender go by him, and then, you know, settle for a nice, easy pull-up jump shot there. Not as difficult as some that they've settled for earlier.
Coomer to Hall.
Tough pass.
Is this the first sub we're going to have for Scottsburg? I don't recall them subbing the first half. Ethan Robinson's into the game for the Warriors, and we're going to have a timeout. 3:46 to go. It's a full timeout, 26-21, Brownstown Central.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Welcome back to Brownstown Central High School. 3:46 to go, 26-21. Shout out to all of our sponsors for helping us provide this for AWH Media and B-Town Live. And a special welcome to the fans of Scottsburg High School at the pressure cooker tonight. Still curious how many people showed up.
Lob inside to Benner. An easy 2.
First points of the second half for Brownstown Central, gets the lead back to 7. Now we have patience on the side of the Warriors. Clancy directing traffic. It's going to take Hall to the hoop.
Coach Benner screaming at his guys there. Robinson, an absolute non-scorer for them. Just, you know, this is a good lineup in for the Braves defensively against Scottsburg. Not saying, I mean, but they have two guys who are not as much of a scoring threat defensively, and it allowed us to really help. So there's a big difference in that possession from the one before.
Heyman for 3.
Definitely not a kick ball.
No, it was thrown at the back of the foot. It got to be intentional.
Yeah, definitely wasn't intentional. I don't know what Coach Richardson's asking for there. I mean, it has to be intentional. That hit him in the back, had his back turned. It's not a kick ball.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
No, but the two differences there, you know, different lineup in for the Warriors, and the Braves were able to help off underneath and have help defense that time. Is the score?
The score is frozen.
The score is frozen.
So Mike is going to try to fix it live. Wish him luck.
Yes, the score is 38-21. We have 2 minutes and 57 seconds left. All you should have to do is log out of the scoreboard, I believe, and then log back in, I think. A skip pass there. 3-ball there by Bowles. Big shot out of the timeout for the Warriors. Micah Sheffer off the mark. Bowles with the rebound, quickly up the court. He's looking to pass. Great move. Clancy with a spin and the left-hand finish.
Nice move, very nice move.
31-26, Braves lead. 2:05 left to go here in the third.
How'd we do?
Perfect, got it back.
That's all you had to do, right?
Yep.
3-ball, Parker Heyman. Lead back to 8. The Warriors have found a mismatch that they like. They're inside there, letting Clancy go to work.
All right, what have I missed?
Of course, Cody's sister, I believe Katie Clancy, also a player, Scottsburg Warriorette alum, plays alongside Coach Benner's daughter, Catherine, one of my former players at Hanover on the Hanover women's basketball team. And they are really good friends. So
thank you for all your patience as scoreboard did freeze. That's nothing we can do on our end. It just happens. And when we catch it, we try to fix it. And usually you all catch it first, which is great. Appreciate that.
I'd like to see Kobe go up with that one.
Brownstown basketball, Heyman to throw it in with 1.5 minutes to go, third quarter.
And my phone just went dead, so. Nice little reverse inside hand finish there by Benner. I'm about to steal this. And my favorite location of the night, former Lady Brave basketball graduate, Madison Kling, watching the Braves from the Chapel Hill, North Carolina, home of the Tar Heels. Yeah, go Braves and Tar Heels. Thanks, Madison, for tuning in.
Miller drove the lane, got caught with travel as we are under 1 minute to play. Third quarter.
Braves have a 9-point lead with 50 seconds left.
So you're saying all the people in our chat killed your phone?
Yep.
All right.
Well,
Good job.
and streaming on my phone, yeah, killed that, yeah.
We want all of you to chat. Maybe you can kill the iPad next.
I hope not. It's 60-some% left. I'm sure it should be good.
Braves playing for the final shot to try to get that lead back to double digits, it appears.
Of course, they're going to try to trap, make sure it get out of his hands. You know, the nice thing about being 6'6", you can see over most of those traps, especially when they don't have Zellers up there at the top. That's 6'9", trapping him.
Pearson Wheeler replacing Stahl.
Gives the Braves another shooter.
There he is.
Off the mark.
And we have completed 3 quarters.
And that one off the volleyball net.
Yes, it did.
Guys, earlier I know we went to break, but Jack Benner's long attempt somehow went up and above the net and didn't hit anything. The first time I've seen that happen.
36-27, Brownstown Central. We'll be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Fourth quarter action heading your way at the pit. You got any stats there that are sticking out at you, Brandon?
No. Just right now, the difference in the game really is, I mean, we got a 9-point game. The difference in the ball game, Scottsburg is 3 of 9 from 3. The Braves are 6 for 27. They shoot a lot percent, but the 9-point difference is.
What's the turnover situation?
Zeller's off the mark. Unofficially, the Warriors have 9, the Braves have 5.
Again, thank you to WJAA for providing those at the quarter. We say unofficial, but they'd be more official than ours, I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, because mine would be mental, and there's definitely going to be some mistakes in there probably.
So has Jack looked like himself tonight that you've seen the first few ball games?
Yeah, speaking of that, right on cue. Shot attempt there. Yeah, I think he's been fine. I think that, you know, a lot of Scottsburg's defense and their trap, their length has hurt him some, and he hasn't got as many clean looks. That very first shot he made early on was as easy as he was going to get.
Sheffer with the steal, looking for help.
No, the ball was, yeah. Inadvertent whistle there.
I think he was wanting to call travel.
No, I think he was going to call double dribble.
Double dribble, but the ball had been tipped.
Yes.
Once the ball is tipped, the dribble is over. Well, you can dribble again, I guess is what I want to say.
Yeah. Good drive. Just too easy there. Miller lost contain, gave up baseline. Don't know how Coach Richardson teaches his man-to-man defense. I know myself, we don't allow the baseline drives just for that fact right there. If you don't have help side, it's either a layup or a foul most of the time.
Clancy with his 3rd foul of the game. Gregory Hutchinson's going to replace Venter when he makes this free throw. Braves have tied their largest lead of the ball game at 11 points. I believe that's their largest lead.
I believe so as well.
Scottsburg needs to get the offense going. Down 11 with 6:45 to go.
Yep. Just got to see the Braves stay on their feet. Just lunge, got off balance right there, which allowed a lane for him to drive, and of course playing from behind, got 2 hands on him right there.
Hutchinson with his first foul of the ball game.
Interesting to see both teams, been, for the most part, we've had not a whole lot of fouls. We've got one.
We have not.
And speaking of that, right on cue,
Clancy fouled on the 3-point attempt.
Little split action
by Wheeler.
Little split action there by the Warriors. Ball got inside. Little split action screen, bringing the shooter back to the corner. You see that a lot in the NBA. You get that split action. You got a three. Guy coming off for a 3 on the wing, and then look to slip the screener as well. So if they miscommunicate, they got Clancy out on the 3 and gets fouled by Wheeler for 3 free throws.
Clancy with his 10th and 11th point so far at the stripe, with 1 still to remain as Benner reports back into the game.
(38-36), 28 left in the ball game. Once again, I know there's only 6 minutes left, but we're expecting an exciting finish right here. Share us out, get us out as many people as possible. Great, that's a huge if he can secure that. That is a huge rebound by Pearson Wheeler.
Does it make up his foul on the 3-point shot?
No, but you never foul a jump shooter, especially one behind the arc. Coach Benner upset as I know I would be. Colby Hall had a layup.
Right.
Instead, he settled for about a 6-8 foot little shot, just a really hard shot. If I go back to, good drive there by Benner. If I go back to my dad coaching me in 4th, 5th, 6th grade, he always would talk about that being the hardest. Better get timeout. Good timeout, coach. Coach Richardson.
Yeah, no travel was there. Possession was still maintained as he was going to the ground.
Yeah. But I remember my dad coaching me up, talking about that's the hardest shot in basketball, right? Just 6, 7 feet, right at that angle. It's just got to be perfect. But once again, great extra possession gives the Braves 2 points on that offensive rebound by Wheeler. I know we don't give necessarily plays of the game, but that could definitely be a play of the game.
Oh yeah,
coming down to the wire.
Yes.
It's those coaches talk about that all the time. Those 50-50 balls, right? That was an offensive rebound, could have went to a couple different people, and Wheeler's able to secure it.
Clancy for 3. That would have been huge. Poked away from Hall.
Good set there by Coach Richardson. Now timeout on the blob.
How many timeouts does Scottsburg have left?
I believe 2.
2. Heyman drives the lane, stops.
Get out lane, kick it out. There you go. Definitely Brownstown still looking to score, but want to make sure it's great shots.
Miller with 3 fouls guarding Benter.
Hand.
Bowles for 3. Rebound. Jump ball.
Yep, good effort.
Sorry, I shouldn't call that before they do. Possession goes to the Braves.
Once again, just another, an extra possession that I thought Zellers had a clear rebound there. Thought he was going to be able to go back with it. Colby was able to get his hands in there. And as a coach, it's what you want to see. He went in with 2 hands. A lot of times you go in with 1, and that's when the reaching foul happens, right? Because they move the ball, and then you get 1 hand on him.
Clancy with the wide open layup.
Steal, yep. I saw Coach Richardson with the fist symbol. I believe that's their man-to-man. I saw him make that motion earlier. A lot of times on their misses or on makes, they're usually in their trap, but they straight man-to-man here.
Jack did not lead Stahl on that pass, so we have to reset, and we'll reset in the huddle.
30-second timeout.
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 8-point lead. We'll be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Three timeouts left for Brownstown Central, 2 for Scottsburg. Fouls are 2-2 in this fourth quarter with 4:19 left. Every possession big for both teams.
Hey!
Sheffer
with the friendly roll.
Got one to fall to
Big
make it
shot.
another 11-point lead.
Even though Coach Beer called that timeout to get probably a good man set called there, they came out, Scottsburg in a trapping defense, and were able to break it. And it always makes the coach look good. You call a timeout and come out and hit a three.
So you spoke of a couple people who would not necessarily be offensive threats for Scottsburg. Well, Micah was probably left open for the same reason, meaning he has not
shot the ball well.
Yes.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
So that was Heyman's second foul. We got another timeout. This time Seymour. Scottsburg's all purple.
Well, I'm not to try to make an excuse for you, but you have seen a lot of purple lately.
I have.
Seymour, Pekin. I mean, there's
Paoli.
There's a lot of it.
All right, we'll be right back.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Shout out to Devin Stuckwish watching from the big town of Wiegand, Indiana. Mike doesn't even know where Wiegand is.
I know a lot of small towns being a lot all around the state, but not heard of that one. What county is that in?
That is in Jackson County.
It's here.
Yep.
Now I'm embarrassed. Way to go.
You got Wiegand, St. Paul's Wiegand Church there. Timeout there by the Braves. Good trap there on Sheffer.
We're not going to have any timeouts left there in a couple more minutes.
I have Brownstown with 2, Scottsburg with 1.
Well, if they have them, they're going to use them.
I think that's about right. John Van Ness, greetings from Panama City Beach, Florida. Sure miss Hoosier hysteria.
I know where that is.
How do you I've been there. My great uncle lives there.
Same.
And family.
Well, not my great uncle. I've been there. Scottsburg with 2 team fouls, as that's going to come into play real quick, real soon. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter.
You know, we were talking about trying to get to 1,000 people watching simultaneously, but even though our numbers, I know we don't get the, I'm going to guess with the amount of people that are watching at the pressure cooker, we'd probably be over that.
So the highest I've seen is 978.
So if everybody in the pressure cooker would probably get on their phones and just also click on AWH Media and just pull it up for a little bit, we would get those views, or not views.
Subscribe.
People watching.
Current views.
That's the 4th foul on Cody Clancy, 3rd on the team. I think that's who I would probably foul too, but Caden Richardson's 4th foul.
That comes into play. 2 players with 4 fouls, 11-point ball game. Of course, 2 of their better players, 2 of their top 4 players.
Heyman clear across as an angle pass to Schaefer. Good eyes.
Big
good
assist,
cut.
big bucket.
That was a great cut by Micah.
Is that Schaefer with the last 5 points, right?
Yes. Good step back 3 by Clancy.
Tried to do his best acting job there, I believe, to try to draw the foul.
I don't know anybody does that. Micah feeling it.
That's probably not
a good shot.
No, that's the shot that Coach Benner's saying no, no, no.
That's what I was
2.
getting ready to ask, is when will it turn into a foul game?
And there he probably could have shot that one. But he was directly under the basket.
Jack, that's not a good decision either.
Zellers doing what Zellers does best and blocks that shot of Benner.
Five fouls, 2 shots.
5th foul first foul on Bulls. Thought the referee was wanting 5 fouls on one of the players. Hall at the line.
You know, Bowles' first foul. He's played a heck of a lot of basketball game tonight.
He did.
And to be in the 4th quarter with a minute 43 to pick up your first foul, I don't know, that's hard to do.
Unless you're
not stick your nose in there at some point, or just, I don't know.
Is it as hard to do as getting 25 points, 15 assists, and no turnovers?
No, but that's impressive. Talking about, he of course is referencing, we talked earlier about Tyrese Halliburton and the a year that he's having, but here specifically in the in-season tournament, the last 2 games, 28 assists, 0 turnovers, absolutely unheard of.
And 53 points.
No. I'm not even worried about those points. Like, just amazing to play that much basketball at that high of a level and not have a turnover. Not just to throw one out of bounds, or it's impressive.
2 quick fouls on Parker just now.
Yeah, Parker's working real hard to get his 5th foul in this possession. It looks like he was far away from the basketball in that one.
And huge kudos to the Pacers playing in the first ever in-season tournament, going to play in the championship game against LeBron and the Lakers, who absolutely annihilated the Pelicans last night. 44-point win.
Pacers owe Lakers one from 2001.
What?
I said the Pacers owe the Lakers one from the NBA Finals back in 01.
46-34 Braves here with a minute 20 to go. The Warriors, I'm going to believe, are going to have to start trying to foul unless they're going to be content. I mean, Richardson, of course, doesn't want to foul out, but there's as much time as running off the clock there. I mean, that was roughly a 30-second possession that they let roll off. It's a lot of valuable time in a game in the last under 2 minutes.
Bowles' second foul. Micah has had a good quarter. That's a 6-point, all in the fourth quarter.
Braves need to be smart and just understand right here the clock is their friend. We don't want to foul. The clock's going to keep running, make them use timeout, their last timeouts. And there it goes. 3 ball by Miller in the corner, cuts the lead to 11, 48-37 with a minute to go. And I believe, if our stats are correct, that is Scottsburg's last timeout.
Yes.
So they will not be able to stop the clock again unless it is by foul.
Any more from the chat room?
No, BC Brave 21. He saw 954 people watching.
Thank you for everyone who has tuned in tonight. Our next broadcast will be next Friday night at a boys game when North Harrison comes to town. Saturday doubleheader. The girls will play Silver Creek at noon, followed by a 6 o'clock start as Mitchell Blue Jackets come to town.
We do have some, I missed some from Westfield Nichols. Said that number 10's playing great tonight. He loves the Brown Insurance commercial. And that Pompano Joe's is the best restaurant around Destin, Panama City.
Yep. Sheffer inbounds the ball, and Bender is fouled by Miller. Quick break while we're here. Your girls have a big game tomorrow at Austin.
Yeah, Mid-Southern Conference matchup. Going to Austin, tough place to play. Anytime you're going to Scott County, it's a tough place to play, whether that be at the pressure cooker or at Austin. The rematch of last year's 2A sectional championship over there between us and Eagles. They predominantly have their whole team back. You know, we are starting to hopefully make some strides in the right direction. My girls have been playing really hard. So, you know, trying to find ways to score after losing 70% of our scoring last year. But we've had some girls, different girls. That's what makes us unique. Not necessarily one go-to person. We've had a different leading scorer almost every game we've had so far. So
then you follow that up Tuesday night
on the road at Corden.
The makeup game from the beginning of the season.
And then a week from that, Silver Creek here. You guys will have that one on the air.
Yes.
But doesn't get any easier, that's for sure.
Then you follow up with Providence the Tuesday after that we'll be back. But first things first, Austin tomorrow.
Yep. One game at a time. We've preached that over and over.
Kate and Gwen into the ball game for the Braves.
I think Miller wanted to throw that one to the official.
Yep.
Just got going way too hard, out of control, and threw it to nobody.
Scottsburg's clearing their benches.
Ethan Robinson, number 12. Number 4 is Garrett Bowling. Number 14 is Jaron Luttrell. Number 25, it's not on my roster. The Braves have
also cleared their bench. Number 12, Caden Gwynn. Number 32, Lane Pendleton. 22, Carter Covert. 20, Owen Wishmeyer. And 23, Gregory Hutchison into the game. To close it out, a little extra 42 seconds of JV, mainly JV action here. Not completely JV, but a lot of them. With
30 seconds to go.
Leading by 14 with under 30 ticks left. Imagine the Braves look like they're going to be content running out the clock. Scottsburg also going to concede to the Braves here.
Hold it. Yep.
You know, a great basketball game. The Braves pull away here in the second half to take a 14-point W. Definitely a tough place to come in to the pit and get a win. Once again, great high school basketball game by two great teams that will once again have a chance possibly, you know, at the North Davies tournament. It's the Bobcat Classic now. They've changed names a few times. Used to being it for so long, being the Graber Post tournament, but now it's the Bobcat Classic. So two teams are going to have a lot of success, hopefully, going forward this season. Look forward to another rematch, hopefully, and wish nothing but success to both teams, hopefully, going on and making deep runs into the tournament.
That Bobcat Clock, what's the name of it?
Bobcat Classic
starts on December 21st. First game out of the box for Brownstown Central South Knox at 8 o'clock. Lagodi and Scottsburg will hook it up at 5 o'clock at North Davies High School. I don't know if we'll get anyone to come talk to us or not. Have you scheduled any coaches or players, anything?
I have not.
Okay.
Maybe we can get Coach Leachman or somebody.
Well, we got the stats in our hand. Do we want to go over them yet?
Yeah, we can, I guess. You want me to read them?
Yes.
Or attempt to read them? First off, we'll start for the Scottsburg Warriors. Dare Bowles was 1 for 3 from the field with 1 3-pointer, equaling 3 points. Caden Richardson, probably a big reason that the Braves were successful tonight. Richardson 0 for 2 from the field, putting up 0 points. Jack Miller with a fine ball game. 6 for 13 from the field, 4 from 8 from 2, 2 out of 5 from the three-point range for a total of 14 points. Wyatt Zellers, 2 for 6 from the field, 2 for 4 from 2, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 6 points. Once again, anytime you can hold a 6'9", skilled basketball player under double digits, that's a heck of an accomplishment.
It's a good night.
And then Cody Clancy, tied for leading scorer for the Warriors. 4 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 2, 1 for 6 from three-point range, 5 for 6 from the free throw line for a total of 14 points. Team totals for the Warriors: 13 of 37 from the field, 9 of 20 from 2, 4 of 17 from 3, 7 from 8 from the line, for a total of 37 points. For your Braves, Parker Heyman, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 1 from 2, 4 out of 7 from 3, for a total of 14 points. The Braves leading scorer, Jack Benner, 6 for 15 from the field, 5 from 8 from 2. You don't see this very often, but only 1 of 7 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, for a total of 19 points. Micah Sheffer, 2 of 7 from 2, 1 of 1 from 2 of 7 total field goals, 1 for 1 from 2, 1 out of 6 from the three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for a total of 7 points. Pearson Wheeler, 1 out of 3 from the three-point line for 3 points, but that 3 he hit to start the second period, I thought really got the Braves going. Chase Coomer, really a struggle for him. Once again, coming off the flu, did not shoot the ball well. Didn't play a whole lot there, or as much at times in the second half. But he was 0 for 4 from 3 for 0 points. Hopefully, you wish him nothing but the best, get fully healthy and back by next week. And Kobe Hall, 2 of 8 from total field goals, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 free throws for a total of 5 points. Adam Stahl, 1 of 2, 1 for 1 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a total of 3 points. Team totals for the Braves: 10 of 17 from the 2-point range, 7 for 30 from 3 and 10 of 12 from the free throw line for a total of 51 points.
Nice.
So
Well, it was a lower scoring game than we thought it might be. Going into it.
I'm going to venture to guess. I don't have the rest of the Scottsburg scores in front of me, but I'm going to venture to guess that might be their lowest output of the season. And I'm talking about going forward. The Braves' defensive pressure.
Well, 3 of those games were running clock games.
Yeah, they end the night with 37 points. I don't think they will have a game lower than that all season long.
No.
And that's kudos to the Braves' defensive pressure. And you can be a Scottsburg fan and say that, well, they just missed a lot of shots. I think that is a compilation of our defensive pressure, our effort, the effort that they had to extend on the defensive end as well. They played predominantly 5 guys.
Yeah, they didn't have one sub there.
And I know that talking to one of the Brownstown players today, he thought that was going to be a huge key for the Braves. He did not think that the Scottsburg's conditioning was he thought that they could get tired, and I thought that definitely showed there in the second half. I think the Braves wore them down.
So did Scottsburg defense do the same thing to Brownstown Central? I mean, 51 points. You got a Jack Bender that's not 100%. You got a Coomer that's not maybe even 70%. I thought they missed a lot of threes in the corner as well.
Yeah, I also think that the Braves were really patient there, especially late. I mean, we didn't have to score a whole lot there late in the ball game, and we were able to hold the basketball and run some clock and keep things in our favor there late in the game.
Coach Allman, will you break the tie between those 2 points to one?
I will. I think that Parker Heyman has to be the player of the game. I do think that Micah, had some big points there late, but Parker Heyman, 5 of 8 from total from the field, 4 of 7 from the 3. I thought that was a big difference maker. Total 14 points. Also 3 assists, a couple rebounds, but I do think that those 3 that when we really made our run, Parker really, besides Pearson's 3 starting that off,
Parker went back-to-back
threes, and I thought he did a nice job of handling their trap as well.
Yeah.
I think he finished with 0 turnovers as well. So no, he did have 1 turnover. That 1 turnover I believe was late. Later in the game. So, a lot of pressure on him. He's got to handle the basketball. And I thought, you look back at the Lawrence North game. I wasn't there. I watched that. We played without Jack Benner. But I didn't think we played really well. A lot of people thought that we still played okay. Yeah. Being a basketball coach, maybe I'm harder on us. But it definitely was a good experience for our guys.
It didn't hurt.
And, Parker really had to handle a lot of pressure against a really athletic team and a long team, just kind of like tonight.
Yeah.
So I thought, that definitely helped him out. I thought he had a really solid performance.
So the Mid-Southern Conference after tonight's game, Scottsburg suffers their first loss, so that puts Silver Creek at 2-0 and Brownstown Central at 2-0 and Corydon at 1-0. North Harrison played Silver Creek tonight, do not have a final. So Scottsburg slips to 3-1. So it's kind of jam-packed at the top, jam-packed at the bottom. North Harrison comes to town next Friday. They are currently sitting at 0-3, probably going to have a tough time handling Silver Creek on the road tonight. So that's how the Mid-Southern shapes up. If I can find my list. Tomorrow night, Eastern plays at Clarksville. Salem is at Mitchell. Scottsburg is at Providence. We'll see how they rebound. That'll be an interesting game for the Braves to keep tabs of. Silver Creek's at Jennings County.
Some good matchups tomorrow night.
Just got a score from B&L. It went final, 71-38. So the Stars poured it on the Olympians there.
I got a special guest come over here and talk. So I'll let you guys interview him.
Coach, congratulations. That was obviously a big win for you.
Well, it was. It's a different type of game than I expected. I expected more of an up and down, a free-flowing game that kind of turned into grinded out, physical, points hard to come by type of game. And after the first quarter, I thought, I really challenged my guys between the first and second quarter. I thought Jack played great the first quarter. I didn't think the rest of our starters did. And then kind of flip-flopped the second quarter. I didn't think he played near as well, but I thought Parker Heyman, Colby started to come alive. I thought Parker played outstanding the second quarter. And then I thought our bench was really good.
This is Coach Dave Benner. I don't know if we introduced him before he came in. We talked about the fact that we thought it might have a little higher scoring game. Did the defenses have as much to do with that as the offenses, or?
Well, they did. They really came out early, like really shading over to Jack, and I just didn't think our other guys were aggressive enough. And I pleaded with Parker. I don't know if that's the right term, but I pleaded with him between the quarters that he's got to be more aggressive. And he really, I thought, started to get more pace. When he had the basketball, and he started being aggressive, looking for a shot. And Colby, I thought we got the ball, I think, 4 times into him in the first quarter, and I don't know if he scored. And he's too good a player. He's practiced too well. So I thought both those two adjusted as the game went on. And then defensively, we in the first half we were trying to switch everything, and I thought, in the second half we kind of tried going away from that, especially with Miller. I don't know that he scored on our Jack the whole time. The whole night, and we were switching. We kept getting switched off in the first half, so we made that adjustment at halftime and quit switching that. And then, poor coaching, we went to our half-court trap late and gave him a 3 to let him get that 3 late in the game. But I thought after the first quarter, especially the second half, our defense was really good.
Miller really hurt you there in the first quarter, but then the second quarter came along and we outscored him 17-4.
He did, and like I said, we were switching. We just got into some bad switches with him, and that was a mistake on my part going into that game. We did that last year to them, and Jack Miller's just a different type of player than he was last year. So once we adjusted and kept our Jack Benner on him and tried keeping Parker Heyman on Clancy, I thought we were so much better defensively as the game went on doing that.
Possible rematch with them at North Davies?
Could be. They've got a fantastic basketball team. There's so much length in the floor tonight. Guys, you can't simulate that playing against your JV. Coach Richardson and I talked about that before. We played, a lot of the best teams in Indiana all summer, and we were as big. Scottsburg are as big as all those teams. That some of them have bigger individual players, but top to bottom, there's just a lot of length out there, and. Both teams, had each other scouted. They're very familiar. These kids have played together growing up, and it's going to be a tough. If we get a chance to rematch, it's going to be a tough game.
That'll be a fun one to watch too.
I'll say you held Zeller intact too.
Yes, he did not have as many blocks as I saw in the film against Bedford North Lawrence. But you're a little bit taller than they are too.
Well, and he got 2 on Colby early, and we were real frustrated with Colby. Colby and Parker, I think, got most of the wrath between the first, because they're too good of players, and I just didn't think they were being aggressive enough. But, Colby's been so good in practice the last 8 to 10 days, and I thought he played so much better as the game went on.
If you could get Micah going like he did in that fourth quarter.
Well, he shot 43% last year from the 3, so, it's coming. We just need him. It's a big adjustment. We're kind of thrown into the fire with some of the teams we've played early here too. So, it's coming. The good thing was I made a poor mistake. I thought he had 2 fouls in the first half, so I sat him. And, he's just a real confident kid, and it never wavered. We talked to him at half, him and Chase at half, that they're too good of shooters, too good of players, play with some confidence. And he's a very confident kid, and that's what you want out of your shooters, guys with short memories.
Give him a 10-foot putt over a 10-foot shot, he'd probably make it. Good timing for us not to have a ball game tomorrow with Jack Still.
It is.
Gimpy and Coomer.
We're giving our guys a day off, and we just got to get healthy. Hopefully these are just early season hiccups, and hopefully we can get him healthy by next weekend and get Chase healthy and nobody else gets sick, and hopefully our injuries and sickness out of the way for a while.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming up, and congratulations on that big win.
Thank you.
Coach Dave Benner with some words. It's good to have him up here. Any final thoughts?
Great game.
Yeah, good once again, defensively just was where the separation came from. I thought Brownstown just played a better ball game defensively, you know, all around. And Coach Mayer talked about some of the adjustments they made, you know, and that's what good coaching staffs do. And the Braves were able to take those adjustments and execute those and get separations there in the second half.
All right, thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight. Final score once again was, what was it? 51-37.
51-37.
Thank you to the sponsors once again. Thank you to all you subscribers and those who have joined. Thank you to Joe Sheffer, Maria Conklin, and all the administrators here for allowing AWH Media to bring you this game. Thank you to Jamie Lowry, athletic director at Scottsburg, for giving us some information. A nice interview with him. Thank you for Coach Benner for coming up as well. Like I said, next telecast, broadcast, stream.
Live stream.
Next Friday night when the boys will take on North Harrison. Good luck to the girls tomorrow at Austin.
Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.